Hey everyone, welcome to Blue Sky Flips. My name is Nick, your local Calgary eBay reseller. This was another awesome week on eBay. Sales just keep coming in. I have some new Amazon bins finds to list, and I'm still sorting out my bulk order of 50 remote controls. I really was trying to get my store up to about 90 items, but I sold everything so quick this week that I barely have more than 50 items in my store. You really want to be in this situation with your own store because we are in the business of flipping, not holding inventory. I sold 8 items this week. Most of them were pretty quick. I made some really good profits in most cases, flipping my items over 3 times what I paid. So keep watching to see what I sold and how much I made. The first item that sold is Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Nintendo Wii. Now, I bought this game for $10 at a yard sale. It sold for $20, but it took 8 months to sell. That's a flip of 2 times, and I actually lost money on this one. I lost 37 cents, so I would not buy a video game for $10 just to sell it for $20. I need to be making triple the amount that I pay for an item to remain profitable on eBay. But luckily, this is my only bad item in the entire video. My next item that sold is this Polaroid one-step close-up instant film camera with the vintage box. Now, I bought this for $10 at a yard sale. It sold for just $31, but it did sell in just 1 week for a flip of 3 times and a net profit of $16. So I am always looking for these Polaroid cameras, but the maximum you tend to be able to sell them for is $40. So you really want the buy cost to be $10. I wouldn't even pay $20 for these devices because that would just be a 2 times flip. So you need to really get it down to about $15, $12, $10 to make this item profitable on eBay. The next item that sold is this Canon Sure Shot point and shoot camera. Now, Canon is a Bolo brand. That is a be on the lookout item. Anytime you see a Canon digital camera or film camera, I would look them up. They tend to sell really fast on eBay for a good profit. Now, I bought this for $10 at a yard sale. It sold for $90 in the same day that I listed it. That is a 9 times flip for a net profit of $66. The next item that sold is this Samsung DVD VCR combo player with the remote. Now, I'm always on the lookout for these DVD VCR combo players. They sell really well on eBay. Samsung doesn't sell quite as much as the Panasonic Blue Line, but it still sells pretty quickly. I bought it for $10 at the thrift store when I was at my mom's place on Vancouver Island. So always check out your rural thrift stores whenever you hit up a small town. You'd be surprised at how cheap you can find good inventory. I sold this for $55 in 16 days. That is a 5 times flip for a net profit of $33. Rounding out for the 5th item sold is the Polaroid 600 Impulse AF camera with the little pop-up flash. Now, I bought this for $5 at a yard sale, the same one that I got the other Polaroid camera at. It sold for $30 in 1 week for a 6 times flip and a net profit of $16. The next item that sold is this Sony CD FM AM boombox, but this is more of a modern boombox because you can connect it with a USB connection to put your music on it. Now, this cost $10 at a yard sale, and I was super excited to find this as it was a new in-box item. It had the plastic wrap and everything. I was super stoked to find it. It sold for just $60 in 8 days, and that is a 6 times flip for $38 profit. Lucky item number 7 sold this week is Genuine Brother TN850 black toner cartridge. So I'm always looking for ink toner cartridges. These are Bolo items. They sell very quick on eBay. A lot of businesses are looking to get their ink for a lot cheaper so that they can make higher profits at their business themselves. Well, I bought this for $3 at a local thrift store. It sold for $50 in just 4 days. That is like nearly a 16 times flip for a net profit of $27. I will do this all day long. And rounding out for my 8th item sold this week is this Bell TV remote. Now, I bought this for just $1 at a local thrift store. It sold for $19 in just 4 days. That is a 19 times flip and a net profit of $16. Guys, do not sleep on remotes. This is why I bought 50 remotes in my bulk buy. I'm going to be sorting through those because these are highly profitable items if you can get the good remotes. This is another great week of May. For the third week of May, we had a cost of goods sold of $59. We made gross sales of $355 with a net profit of $212. I multiplied my money by nearly 4 times this week. If you enjoy my reselling content, I would appreciate it if you could gently push the like button. I don't want you to break it. Subscribe and ding the bell. Well, that's all for today, folks. I'll see you next time.